Scoring a basketball doesn't have to be that hard, guys. So I'm going to help you out by helping you figure out how you can average 15 points a game. Okay, this is really going to be generous on the low end of this thing. So how can you average 15 points a game? I'm gonna make it quick, simple, and easy for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to help you guys figure out the attempts you need to make to have and get you a range of what you need to be at for every time. You can fluctuate this depending on your style of play, how many minutes you play and don't play. I can't control the minutes that you play, but I can help you out by giving you a guideline of what you can look to average for doing this. Another thing I can't control is how aggressive you are in doing it. Because if you're not aggressive to look to score, then it doesn't matter about the attempts I give you to go after if you're not going to go after and get it. So if you're going to be aggressive and look to score and get these opportunities to get the attempts up, looking good. Number two, if you get the minutes to go out there and play, it'll be an even better chance to get more opportunities to do this more. But I'm pretty sure, I'm almost willing to bet that if you are aggressive enough and you're doing pretty good with your aggressive intensity and your intentionality to score, you'll get more minutes, get more opportunities to play. Okay, as long as you're doing something stupid and you're hurting the team, you'll get a better chance, opportunity to score. So, help you guys out now by figuring out how you can average 15 points a game. All right. So, we're going to start off with everybody's favorite shot, three-pointer.
Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 0.6 of a second remaining. The brilliant shooting of Stephen Curry continues.
If you can average getting about 1.5, meaning 1 to 2 makes a game, you should be averaging, usually on average, you probably get about 4 attempts on the low end, 6 attempts maybe on the high end. I'm thinking about average teams, okay? So on a low end, you can average about 3 attempts a game. On a high end, you can average about 6. Depending on how much your coach loves to shoot 3, how many attempts y'all get overall, and how much you play will determine these factors. But you can average from 3 to 6 attempts. You should be able to make 1 or 2 of those. So on the low end, if you're getting 3 attempts, you need to be making 1 of them, okay? So I'm gonna keep everything for this number right now gonna be on the low end of this. So if you are averaging 3 attempts, you need to be making 1 of those 3. All right. So if you make those 3, give yourself 3 points right there. Okay. If you are able to make more, then add more to it. You can be averaging more than 15. Kudos to you. You're doing your thing. Respect. See. But on the low end of this, if you are making 1 or 3 for threes, shooting very well, but you also probably get a chance to shoot even more than that. But let's just stay on the low end of this. You're making 1 of 3 with 3-point attempts. Okay, so that's 3 points right there. Next, it's going to be taken to the free throw line. Okay, if you are aggressive enough to get to the free throw line, you can get anywhere from 2 to 4 free throw attempts. Okay, this is really I'm really taking the low end of this numbers. So you're able to get two attempts, meaning you went to the line 1 time and you got 2 free throws. Okay, that's why I'm counting this. That means you got 4 free throw attempts. You went to the line twice. I mean, you got 2 free throws here, 2 free throws there. All right. So I'm really going low into this. You should be able to get to the free throw line twice and get 4 attempts. You should be able to make 3 of them. Okay, that's shooting 75%. But let's say for whatever reason you get 50%, you're shooting 2 for 4. Okay, that's 2 more points. We're at 5 points total now. All right. Next, how do we get to the free throw line? We're going to drive in, make our layups. Okay, so you drive in. You get in 2 to 6 paint touches in the game, or even if you're not driving in, you're big, you're posting up, you get in some type of paint scoring attempts. Okay, that's what we're looking at here. So attempts, scoring the paint, whether you're a wing or perimeter player driving in, or you're a post player, got the ball post up, doing your work, your dream shake, or your Shaq drop, hook, and dunk. Or maybe you're like Joel Embiid with a shifty footwork and everything, doing your thing down low in the paint. Whatever, however you want to get busy and get to the goal and drive and finish in the paint, we're looking at here. I don't care how you want to label it overall. I'm talking about attempts in the paint, okay? 2 to 6 of these a game, okay? So you're being an aggressive guard by looking to get 2 to 6 of these attempts in the game. That means I feel like you should be able to get 3 makes of these. That means if you're shooting 50% in the paint, you're doing pretty good here, okay? So if you're on the low end of making 2 attempts, you probably need to hit both of them. I'll be honest with you, if you're getting 2 attempts, probably need to get some more in there. But let's just say for whatever reason, you're playing 2-3 zone, you don't know how to attack it. Whatever the situation is, say you get about 2, okay? You should be able to make 1 or 2 of those. But I'm going to keep it a little bit higher, and let's say, hey, we're going to 6 attempts where there's post touches, or you're driving into the lane, getting 6. making half of those, meaning you're going to get 6 points now. Okay, so let's add 6 on top of that. So you had 3, you had 2, now you're at 6. You're my math wizard. You got the answer. You got the answer. All right, 11. Good job. Proud of you, man. So we added 5 plus 6 put together. We got 11. So right now you got 11 points. Let's look at getting some fast break points. Okay, so fast break points are going to consist of this. When your team gets a stop on a defensive end, you get the rebound, you go down the court, your layup. Okay, fast break points will consist of you getting an opportunity to score for defensive set. Put it that simple. Okay, if you run out and you're busting your butt, you should get anywhere from 2 to 6 attempts of these a game. That's easy money. You should be able to do this. But once again, I'm going to low into this. And let's just say you get 2 points off this. You get 1 opportunity to get a fast break point. This is real low shooting right here. But let's say you get 2 points. So let's add 2 more points on top of that, okay? So now, how many points is that, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, we had 3, we had 2, we had 6, we added 2 more on top of that. Where are we at? 13. Y'all so smart. Y'all so smart, man. Y'all know how to figure out math and stuff. Math was my favorite subject, but look at y'all doing y'all things. We're at 13 points now, okay? So now let's go to the other end of the floor and go defensively. If you're able to cause some turnovers, okay? So we're talking about live ball turnovers. You get a steal. My guards, you get a steal. On ball steal or help, whatever. If you're a big, I'm going to count blocks right here as far as being steals because you got an opportunity to get a stop on your end of the floor to go on the other end of the floor now and go play offense. So I'm gonna count both of these for my bigs and my perimeter players, okay? So let's say you get 1 or 2 of these a game, about 1.5 of these a game. I'll go on a low end and just say you got 1 of them, okay? Go on a low end, you got 1 block, you got 1 steal. You're able to convert it, or get a turnover, you got the layup, okay? That's 2 more points, all right? So 13 plus 2 gives us what? What'd you say again? 15. There. Look at this. Now we have 15 points. So if you can hit 1 3 a game, make 2 free throws, drive into the paint or get your paint touches into the paint, and you score 3 of those, you get 1 fast break point and you get 1 turnover. You can lump those together if you want to. Now you have 15 points. Sound pretty simple, don't it? Thing is, we don't think the game enough through to think of how our game is and how we play to break down how can we score these points. So you can maneuver these however you want to and say, man, I get to the paint a lot more than that. I get a lot more free throws than that. I get a lot more threes than that. However you want to break it down, it does not matter to me. I'm giving you a blueprint for you guys to look at and break down and say, hey, I want to average 15 points. I want to average 10 points. I want to average 20 points. I'm giving you a basic blueprint for you to look at and say, okay, I know I'm going to get more threes in this so I can hit about this amount. But this game I'm not hitting threes, let's get more free throws. Well, no, I can't do this, so let's get more turnovers. Now you can give a blueprint for yourself on how you can average whatever points you want to have, make it be as simple and as efficient as possible as you can. But the most important key to this whole thing working is you have to put in work in the gym to make the 3-pointers, to make your free throws, to be able to have the skill, drive into the lane and make your layups, to be able to get the turnovers and make the fast break layups like you need to be. Okay, so it does not matter if you have this blueprint down, if you're not gonna be able to play because you're not playing because you're not skilled enough to make it work. So with this, I want you guys to go into the gym and put some work in. Okay, but this would be a simple blueprint for you guys to understand how you can average about 15 points a game now. Remember, I went on low end of these things. So you want to be a higher level player and score about 20, bump up the numbers, bump up the attempts, so now you can score more. But here's the thing that I want you guys to realize too. Yes, it's fun to average 15 points, but then we're talking about averaging. So I mean, you can have some games where you get 10. When the good part is you might have some games where you get 20. The thing is to be consistent with your inputs and focus on what you can control no matter what. So if you control turn off your fast break, you can't control that you can make every shot. But you can control getting attempts. So you control your effort and energy, your mindset throughout the whole time. So you guys can stay consistent with the mindset of knowing I'm gonna have some games where I go lower, I have some games where I go higher, but no matter what, the input and the work ethic has to stay the same. You guys can control that and do well. I'm pretty sure you average 15 points. Without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. See you on the next video.